I wish you lots of good luck.
In one important way, I am.
What's that?
Well, I know as awful as all this is, I still have Brad. I was so upset when I heard about the inquest and all that awful gossip. I just feel terrible. How are you? Well, I guess today I feel kind of numb. That's because I didn't get any sleep last night. I can imagine.
Yes, and her insomnia was catching.
Anna, you too?
I got up around 3 and finished this book I was reading.
Do they have any idea how long this inquest will last?
No, but I assume Ed Hall has already started the investigation.
I don't think it's going to be long. Maybe I'm just being hopeful. I just want this whole ordeal to be over so Brad and I can go on with our plans. If everything goes well, when do you plan to be married? Oh, in about a month. What do you mean, if everything goes well? Oh, I'm sorry, Jenny. I didn't mean anything by that. I mean, I hope nothing goes wrong, of course. It's just
hard to be overly positive.
Yes, I suppose so. Oh, I was afraid that, well, maybe you had been listening to what everyone is saying, and maybe you were thinking that Brad was the father of Lana's child. It's just ridiculous. I don't know how anybody can even say that. They haven't even seen each other in a year. It just blows my mind. As soon as the inquest is over, people will know the truth. Yes. And then Brad and I will be married. Quietly and forever. I'm sorry, I had to go to the clinic. Excuse me. Vicky, thank you for your concern. I'm sorry. Well, I feel like such a fool. I said all the wrong things. Now, you're very troubled by this, aren't you?
Oh, Vicky, I am troubled. And torn. Kathy is so positive that Lana wasn't lying about Brad being the father. It's so hard to know what to believe. Usually I trust Jenny's instincts, but they do say love is blind.
And if Brad's reputation was a teeny bit more sterling, it'd be easier to believe his side of the story. Oh, Anna, it's just terrible. I wonder how the banner is going to handle all this. like that, says Lena Lewis.
I didn't imply anything. She asked me what I did for you, and I simply said she should ask you.
Simply said? Sure. In your very leering voice, which told her we were sleeping together.
Well, she's so perceptive. Just like you. What the hell, Dorian? Give truth a chance. We are sleeping together, you know.
No. We were, but no more.
What? You find another stud to replace me?
Don't you dare talk to me like that. This is exactly why this little liaison is over with. It's your attitude. Toward me, to others. You've got this certain arrogance that is based on absolutely nothing, and I'm just sick of it. Now listen. You work for me. So you reflect me. And my image is much too important to put up with you anymore.
Oh, is that all you're worried about? Your image? Well, now you have something new to worry about, Dorian.
What do you mean?
Ed Hall called me in to question me about Lana McLean's death.
What?
Save your breath, please. I'm in no mood to listen to you holler anymore. Ta-ta. Sorry I was so late getting here, Karen.
Oh, no, that's all right. I know you're busy. Wish I was as busy as you.
Well, I'll try to keep this as short as I can for both of us.
Will you sit down?
Thank you, thank you. I just want to talk to you about where you were and who you were with the night Lana died. I mean, the reason I want to do that is because I know you and Lana were very close friends. It was reported you were at Tony's that night.
Right. First I went to see my sister Jenny, and then I went over to Tony's. I had wanted to see Lana. I had something that I wanted to give her, but she wasn't there.
What'd you do?
Marco was there. You know Marco Dane. Well, I was talking to Marco, and we just sort of chatting. What are you doing home?
Yeah?
Okay, I'm too sick to go to work.
Is that cool?
Yeah, cold, fever, and everything. Listen, please, excuse me. If you need me, I'll be in bed. I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Honey, can I get you anything?
No, baby, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Sorry for the interruption.
No, that's all right. He doesn't sound very well.
No, he really doesn't, does he?
Well, you were saying.
Yes, I was talking to Marco, and I found out that he was very concerned about Lana's drinking problem, and he got there because he wanted to buy her a bottle of scotch, and even though he was concerned about her drinking, and I said to him that I thought he should just leave her alone, and